you rock over there and crack that wrist.
Hey guys, it's Ben Blue here, and at the moment everyone in LA is wearing pride flags, like everybody's wearing rainbow flags, and I'm not too sure why, but I'm totally okay with it. I think it's actually Pride Month in America, which is actually kind of cool that they get a whole month for it. You get to wear rainbows and be flamboyant. Here in Australia, I'm celebrating Pride too by myself by drinking some wine and crying. I'm super gay. But I basically did a video not too long ago where I reacted to homophobic parents. One of them, which was a lady called Mummy Blogger, who basically makes a whole bunch of videos talking about how being gay is wrong, blah blah blah. And there was one video in particular that this activist mummy made where she talked about a guy that owned a bakery shop that refused to make a cake for a gay couple for their wedding. And because I'm here in Australia, I just watched the video and moved on, but apparently this has been an actual thing. It's been to courts, it's been this big ordeal, and apparently now they've decided that it's not discrimination to not make cake for gay people. Which, I mean, something about that sentence sounds a little bit weird. It could be because I'm 3 glasses of wine deep, but who knows? So for this video, I actually found a couple more anti-gay videos, but before we watch them, I actually went to the Mummy Blogger's YouTube account, which has not been shut down. Is that surprising to me? No, YouTube's been putting anti-gay ads on videos everywhere. So before we get into reacting to anti-gay shit, let's watch this anti-gay piece of shit.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth and I'm the activist mommy.
Oh, bitch, she has a fire now. Last time I watched one of her videos, she was just sitting in her car, but now she's lighting fires. She's evolved. The homophobes are evolving.
I cannot believe what this Teen Vogue piece of trash has printed in its June edition. 11 through 17, that's the target audience of this magazine, Teen Vogue. Children 11 through 17, how to be safely sodomized. Yes, they are teaching kids how to have anal intercourse.
But why the fire?
And asked to speak to the manager or preferably the owner and demand that they remove Teen Vogue from the shelves immediately. These editors' brains are in the gutter. Now let's put their sales in the gutter where they belong. Teen Vogue is garbage.
Oh, bitch! The activist mom is so angry she is starting bonfires.
Don't let your kids read garbage.
She's pissed.
If you agree with me, please like my page to be my friend and share this
Bitch!
video.
Nobody wants to be your friend, okay? You're burning shit. That is so crazy that she does this whole video where she's so angry and burning shit, and then right at the end of it she's like, but if you want to be my friend, then make sure you hit subscribe and I'll see you next week. I'm not sure, this is all very stressful for me, but let's move on to more anti-gay shit. This next video is called First Grader Backs Down Homophobe Street Preacher.
Filled with His love, that you can live a life that's filled with His redeeming power. You would have somebody to look after you and to love you and get you through your life. Jesus Christ would give you that. This world will not give you that. This world will give you heartache. This world will give you divorce. This world will give you pain. But Jesus Christ comes to redeem people from this.
Wow! That first grader is a gay icon. If you don't agree with me, you're wrong. I mean, all she did was just stand there holding a rainbow flag. So subtle, but so powerful. That was amazing. I'm inspired. And just really quickly, the person that was preaching in that video at some point said something about divorce. Bitch, gay people could only recently just start getting married. So any of the divorces that have happened up until now are by straight people. Okay, so this next video is from a US pastor who's like an anti-gay sermon. So let's get into the anti-gay shit.
The most hateful people I've ever seen.
The rural town of Maiden, North Carolina, is the latest flashpoint in an often bitter national debate about gay rights.
I think same-sex couples should be able to get married.
I mean, if Obama said it, it has to be true.
But those views don't sit well with many living in rural America's so-called Bible Belt.
The Bible's against it, God's against it, I'm against it.
In a recent sermon, the Baptist pastor Charles Worley suggested gays and lesbians should be imprisoned behind an electric fence.
If you think putting a bunch of gay people behind an electric fence is going to fix anything, try it. Gay people know how to make anything a good time. So if you just put a bunch of us in a confined space, bitch, we're turning it into a kiki. Todrick Hall will be there, Elton John. Elton John! I mean, don't get me wrong, the whole fence thing's kind of a bummer, but we'll make it through.
In a few years, they'll die out. Do you know why? They can't reproduce.
Another pastor, also in North Carolina, recently apologized after he told parents to slap children they suspect of being gay.
The second you see your son dropping the limp wrist, you rock over there and crack that wrist.
B-I-T-C-H, bitch. Let's just put this idea into perspective really quickly. You broke my wrist because it's limp, but I keep sucking dick. Who's the real winner?
Reverend Billy Ball supports his colleague's view that homosexuality is a sin.
Sodomy has always been an abomination, both Old and New Testament, has always been, in God's view, punishable by death.
Sometimes I can't even tell if people realize how stupid they're being. Like, you watch what they say live in front of people and you're like, how do you think that that is okay to I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You can tell I'm definitely getting better at these videos though, because my glass of wine isn't finished by the end of it. Or maybe I'm just getting better at controlling my alcoholism. But it's so crazy to me that we've actually come so far with like acceptance and everything like that. But then there's things like this. Okay, so that's all the homophobic shit that I can take for this video. If you haven't clicked subscribe, then please make sure you do, because I post 2 new videos every week. I'm gonna leave a link to a couple of the other homophobic videos that I've done in the past, so you can go watch them now. You can also leave a like and a comment on this video, even if you're homophobic. I don't discriminate. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you bitches in the next video. Adios, bitches. Homophobic mowers. It's a thing.